Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with another What Sold. This is going to be part two, the continuation there. Thank you for the feedback in the last one. I asked kind of if you guys thought I should try to get caught up on the What Solds and scrap the screenshots, or just kind of continue the pace we're at and kind of leave the screenshots in. The general consensus is I think that people want to see the screenshots. Obviously, some people would like to have me more caught up on the videos too, but I think most people can appreciate the screenshots. So we'll try to keep doing that. I'm going to try to squeeze a couple extra videos a week at you, so you might get a little more than normal, but just to try to get us caught up a little bit closer to where the actual sales are happening. These ones are in March. Obviously, we're in May, so we're like 8 weeks behind. If we could at least get it within the same month, I think that would be pretty cool. So I'll see what I can do. No guarantees, guys. Super busy as always. When you do this on the side, along with the real job, family, all that, church responsibilities, it definitely keeps you pretty busy. But I appreciate all of you that watch, all the feedback, the likes, the comments, anybody that shares the video. I know, it means a lot to me that you guys even do that. There's a lot of content creators out there right now, way more than there used to be. So if you're giving your time to me to watch my video, I appreciate it. And I always hope that you're picking up something or finding a way to better your business, which hopefully helps out your family or whatever you got going on. So thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, back with the What Sold video for the weekend. 24 sales, I think, or 23 maybe. Pretty good day, or weekend, I should say. Nothing crazy, definitely a little bit slower, I guess, in the whole scheme of things compared to where we were at the end of last year, but I'm still happy with what did sell. Sunday's been the slowest day of them all, but hopefully it'll pick up. We have a couple hours left. So starting off, we got these FootJoy shoes, these golf shoes. Got this like nice color there. These were 10 bucks. I didn't even really clean the bottoms of that one. I need to wipe them down a little bit more, but they were 10 bucks at a estate sale. And I bought a whole bunch of stuff, so I ended up paying the 10 bucks. Usually I would probably want to pay about 5 for them, but they sold for 45 shipped on a best offer, so happy about those. This is a Radio Shack color printer for the TRS-80. This sold for $30 as is, no power cord, no way to test it, just sold it as is for parts for 30 bucks shipped. Here's a little Roku remote, found this. Where did I find this? I don't know, some garage sale or something. I think I was a fill a bag for a couple bucks. This sold for like 14 shipped. Metroid Prime pinball sold for 15 shipped, cartridge only. Here's a cassette from one of the big cassette buys. It's really slowing down. We still have probably 50 cassettes listed, but they're moving a lot slower now. This is Masta Ace Incorporated. It's got a cool looking cassette, but sold for 10 shipped on that one. Happy to get rid of it. Some Claymore manga books, 2 of them, volume 1 and 2, sold for 10 shipped. So nothing crazy there. If I find them like a same set of those or a couple in a series, I'll usually just throw them in, and if I can get them for cheap enough and lob them together, and they end up selling. Battlefront 2 sold for 20 shipped. This game used to go for like 30 or 35 shipped long time ago. 360 was already out then, but for whatever reason, this one held its value. But it's down to 20 bucks now, which is still good for an old Xbox game. This is from a big CD and DVD buy I had. I actually found out later from the source I buy from that he had gotten this from a media store, I guess, who had an online store. I'm guessing he sold on eBay and Amazon, and he sold media. So a lot of it was like lower end, like $4 CDs, $3 DVDs. So a lot of it was not good. I tried to cherry pick the good stuff. The rest my wife took to put to declutter, and the rest we're going to donate. But this was in there, this opera collection. This sold for 12 shipped and only took like 3 days. So pretty good day. I let it go media mail. That's going to make some of our money back. Here's the Crash Bash and the Spyro. I think it's this one right here. I couldn't remember which one it was, but I think it's this one, not this one. That sold for like 22 shipped. It's like a little demo disc, but it sold for that much. Those games do sell on the PlayStation anyways if you get Crash or Spyro. So if you find the actual games, you can usually make some money. Here's another one of those Adobe Acrobat Standard 7s. Does have the code down there. This sold for 17 shipped, I believe. I don't know why I keep trying to show you guys that, but maybe you black from the screen. If I showed it, I'll block it out. But these, you don't want to show the CD key, but this sold for 17 shipped. I got 3 of them for $5, plus I got an Adobe 8, so pretty good deal there. Here's a little Star Wars Legacy Collection figure. I think he sold for 20 or 22 shipped. This is from the $1,600 buy. It's a Shock Trooper, so pretty cool there. I still have probably 20 or so Star Wars figures from that buy, but we're getting through them. Here's a Yadro. It is Caring Father is the name of it. You can kind of see, I'm not going to pull it out. This one did not have styrofoam or whatever. The rest all had styrofoam. And I got to put this one down gently. Sorry about that. Had styrofoam. That one's just in the box. I bought a bunch of Yadros for 150 bucks. Most of them had damage, but a lot of them were from the Jazz series. And some of them didn't have damage, but most of them had some kind of damage. And I made a bunch of money. I have one left. It's some like dancer lady left. She's the only one aside from that one that just sold, and that sold for 40 shipped on the best offer. And I sold a couple for 200, 70, 120. It was a bunch of them. I made a good I think I got 15 of them for 150 bucks. So it was a great deal. And I'm not an expert on Yadros by any means. I know the Jazz ones do well. That's the only thing I can really tell you guys. Jamal Anderson Puma, former Falcons running back. I think he was in probably with them when they went to the Super Bowl against the Broncos, it would have been, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's a running back. This one sold for 40 shipped or something, 30 or 40 shipped, full price sale. Paid like $7. This is a set of 2 military camo, the Woodland Marpat, kind of like BDU pants. There's 2, I forgot the size, but there's 2 pairs in here. These sold for 55 shipped. Usually I get about 25 shipped anyways for one pair, so I just slotted them together and they went for 55. Here's the Rainbow magazines. You guys may have seen this from the Did I Spend Too Much YouTube video. This is just a set of the Rainbow ones. It's not a complete set, but it's a pretty good set of them. Took a best offer of 180 ship. Went back and forth on this guy. Had him at 260, which I knew was high, or 270. I was trying to get like 240 for him, 230, but I didn't have much interest in them. They're not really a super desirable item. There's just not a lot of people that are after this stuff. And he kind of just whittled me down. And then, of course, he took a couple days to pay, like always. But he did pay. Of course, he told me to ship a media mail to save me money. But these are magazines, actually. So they have ads in them. You can't ship them out that way. They'll go FedEx. It's going to probably cost us 40 or 50 bucks to ship all these. They're kind of heavy. But based on where they're going, I'm guessing around 50 bucks. So we'll make a little bit. We might come out with 100-something bucks on this. But happy to get rid of them. Here is a magazine from the rap magazines that I bought and all the cassettes. This is Public Enemy In Your Face, YSB magazine. This one sold for 50, shipped within a day on a best offer. Happy about that. This also sold the same day I listed it. This is from a big lot of books that I bought, mostly about ancient Egypt and also African American culture, and also a lot of stuff about civil rights and kind of how American culture affected young African American males growing up in society, things like that, kind of all encompassing those kind of categories. A lot of great literature in there from what I could tell. Some of it wasn't valuable, but some of it was worth my time. This listed, there were like 3 others listed for 18 shipped. I listed mine for 15 and it sold right away, like literally within an hour. So 15 shipped on that one. This was also from that buy. This one was listed a little bit longer though. This sold for like 12 or 13 ships, something like that, maybe 14. This one sold from that same buy. Here's a big manual from the $500 manual buy. This is a one I didn't know if it was going to sell, but it's a 91, 92 Isuzu Impulse, the JI manual. Sold for 30 shipped. Happy to get rid of it. I got a bunch of these ones left. If they sell, I'll be surprised, but I'd love to get rid of these ones. They're taking up a bunch of space, and this manual buy will be the best buy I've ever done. So if you haven't seen the video, go look out for the shop manual one. That one, it will be the best buy for sure. Sports Illustrated golf game. Shout out to my father-in-law. We went to storage unit guy. He was there. I was filling up my boxes of stuff. He grabbed this, gave it to me. It's actually unused. Most of the parts, there's like 1 or 2 bags that are open, but the rest are all sealed. This sold for 40 bucks on a best offer. I had it listed at 50. So just a vintage game. Box is beat up, but for 40 bucks, I'm cool with that. Here's some Paracone MD what does that say? Cosmeceuticals? I don't know. If you know how to pronounce that, go for it. But this is the facial cream. It's a 2.5 ounce. It is sealed. If you take the cap off, there's like a seal under there. This sold for like 40 something, 48 shipped, 44 shipped. I paid 20 for this with some other cosmetic stuff. I thought it was new. I was told it was new, but the other ones do not appear to be new. Some of it is the same type of stuff. There's also some Mary Kay in there. I'm not sure. The Mary Kay stuff doesn't have a seal, but it sure looks full. So, but maybe it was open just to be tested. These ones were sealed, so I sold them, and I'm happy to get rid of them. Here's some watches. These are like Sylvester the Cat and Tweety Bird watches. These were from a buy. The lady was the sweetest lady. She was selling stuff for her mom. Everything was like, how much is this? She's like $1, $2. I had a bunch of Le Creuset, like the bluish one, if you ever seen me sell that. She had like 5 pieces. How much? $5. It was crazy. I ended up paying like 25 or $30 for everything. These, I think I paid $5 for all these, or $3, something like that. And they sold for 45 shipped, 40 shipped on the best offer. I listed them as is. I didn't put batteries in them or anything like that. Just listed them as is for parts. And then lastly, at least for right now, I mean, everybody wanted a pair of these growing up. I know one person in particular, Andy, the parrot head picker, really wanted a pair of Britney Spears skates when he was already an adult by then, but he just really wanted them. I'm just kidding. He's my buddy, so I got to tease him a little bit in case he's watching. These are like Britney Spears skates here. They're used, but they are in like really good shape. If you look at them, they definitely have a couple little marks and scuffs on them. These were $20, I think, at a 20 or 25 at a garage sale. Just one of those things where I'm like, someone definitely is going to buy it. Didn't really price it out too much. I saw some listings in the 80 to 85 range, and I'm like, I'm going to grab it. Then I looked at comps, and most of them were selling for more like that 60 to 75 range. It's a big box. I listed mine for like 95 shipped and just said I'm going to hold out for the right buyer, and mine did sell. So 95 shipped on those, I believe what it was. They are going to cost probably $20 to ship it, 25, but we'll still make some money. Plus, it's just one of those things, like I said, I'm a sucker for picking up cool, kind of vintagey, or at least just unique stuff and putting it in the store. That's the kind of stuff I like to sell. So that went out. I will show you guys if anything else sells. Hey everyone, here's the final sale from the weekend. This is a Joker classic, like jersey style shirt. It has some wear in the back. These ones sell really well. Look at the title and everything. You'll see on the screen a picture of it. Paid $5 for this one, and then it sold for 60 shipped on a best offer. It actually had some wear too, some thread pulls and some staining on it, but this particular brand does pretty well if you can find the jersey style.